Hey guys, welcome back to Under Par Acres. Today we are going to get back to work in the garden. We're going to take a look at how things are going so far with the broccoli and potatoes, but we're also going to start preparing for the summer crop. So stay tuned. Today we're going to get back into the garden a little bit. We're going to go in here and cut this part of the field, and we're going to till it up and get it prepared where we're going to plant watermelon, cantaloupe, corn, beans, all kinds of additional stuff. And then we're also going to take a look at what we've already planted and see how it's doing. First thing we're going to do though is we've got a lot of ryegrass and clover planted here, and we're going to go mow it down, and then we're going to get the plow out and we're going to turn it and we're going to chop it up so that it's ready to plant here in the next few weeks. One thing I've really come to learn since I've had the tractor and some attachments is changing these attachments with the 3-point hitch. When you're trying to do it by yourself, it is extremely challenging. There's so much weight on these, and you just don't get any movement out of it. It's so heavy, and if you don't align the tractor perfectly, then nothing's going to go on the way it's supposed to, and you can spend easily 15, 20, 30 minutes trying to take off and put on new attachments. So it's a frustrating thing. When you have somebody else here to help, it makes a massive difference. But a lot of times I'm out here, I don't have help, so I'm just kind of trying to learn. So again, any suggestions on better ways to do it, let me know. But that is one of the bigger challenges and where I spend a lot more time than I would like to. So guys, one thing I'm noticing is I've just turned this, the new section. Something that has me extremely excited is just looking at the quality of this dirt. It just looks a lot healthier than where we planted over here. It's just dark, you know, kind of brownish black, whereas over there it's much more of a kind of rocky soil texture. So this definitely looks to me like a lot more potential, and I'm very glad this is where the permanent garden is going to be going. But also makes me think we might have a much better chance for this summer to grow stuff in this section. So may have to put some more stuff over here like tomatoes and things. And you know, after we disc it up, we'll probably really be able to notice. But let's go over and take a look at the soil in the original garden, and you can see the difference. So here we are in the original garden that we planted, and if you look, get some of this. It's just a lot more rocky. You know, it's just not quite as, it just doesn't look as good. And you know, I'm sure it'll be okay, but the other, where we just tilled up, I think is going to definitely be, that's going to be the spot. So I'm excited to see that, and we'll see, we'll kind of compare throughout the summer. And one thing I did over the weekend is just kind of a test. You know, we're going to have issues with deer. There's nothing I can do about it. They're going to be here day in, day out. We've already seen a plant or two get, you know, chopped off. So something I studied and read was, I'm not ready to put an electric wire fence in. That's something we'll probably do when we live here. But I read that if you put fish wire up, that it might keep them out, because if the deer can't see it, they won't try to jump it. So I put this up to just see what happens. I don't think I made it tight enough. So I definitely think they're going to be able to get through for right now, but it's something I'm going to experiment with, and you know, maybe it works. If not, oh well, we'll get some electric fence up next year when we're living here. So as I'm walking through, if you saw one of the very first videos we did, it's when we were planting potatoes and onions, and I'm walking through that area right now. The problem is I don't see any potatoes coming up. And you know, I've thought, you know, it's been probably 5 or 6 weeks, so I think we're probably at the point where we're not going to have any success. One of the things that might have happened, I'm thinking, is that after we planted, we had about a week straight where we had a lot of torrential flooding rains. So I'm thinking maybe they just rotted out. Maybe it's just that the soil is not good. You know, we've planted potatoes before and had no problems. but I think that we're probably at the point of we're not going to have any potatoes. So I'll give it another week or two and then probably just plow this out and plant something else. So the broccoli and the kale and all that, you know, we put that in just recently, and it's doing okay. It's getting a little bit yellowish. If you look, I'm seeing some yellow color, so you know, don't know what that means. I'm probably going to fertilize it here soon. We did have a good rain over the weekend, so it should be healthy. So the mustard greens are really looking good. You know, they're coming in thick and they look really healthy, so hopefully these are going to keep going, and hopefully we'll have a good crop of this. So very productive day. We got this, you know, kind of the new garden area all chopped up. This is going to be the, you know, the permanent garden as we go forward, and it's looking really good. We'll start planting here in the next few weekends. The weather's getting good enough to start getting things in the ground, so we will get that going soon. And hopefully we've got watermelons and tomatoes and cantaloupe and all that good stuff growing all summer long. Thanks for tuning in today, guys, and if you enjoy these garden videos, be sure to check out our playlist, The Homestead Garden. We're just getting started. We're going to be going all summer long and, you know, year after year, and, you know, welcome you guys to join and watch. And be sure to leave any comments if you see things I should be doing different, if you see things I can improve on. You know, this is brand new to me, so leave comments down below the video. I'd love to hear from y'all. Also, stay tuned for next week. This weekend, the boys and I are gonna go out on the wagon challenges, where we do survival camping on the property, and all we're allowed to take is what we can fit in the wagon. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, and we'll be posting that next Tuesday at 5 p.m. Thanks, guys.